Hey sweet babies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you like fragrance, makeup, skincare, real people, and real talk, definitely subscribe to my channel. So in today's video, we are talking about dupes, and I mean spot on dupes. These are the dupes in my collection that are in my collection for a reason, because they are so damn spot on, okay? In my get ready with me video, we did talk about dupe fragrances, and rule of thumb that I gave is own your dupe, girl. If you smell good, you smell good. If you're not wearing Delena and somebody asks you what you're wearing, don't tell them it's Delena. You ain't got to lie, Craig. It's nothing wrong with buying dupes and inspired by fragrances. You want to smell expensive but on a budget. We get it. So I'm the type of girl that likes to have the real thing in my collection, but I don't mind getting a dupe of something that I already have, and that way I'm able to tell you if it is a spot on dupe. I don't want to tell y'all something that's 75% or it smelled like it, but no, these is basically dead on, and it's damn near a miracle. Like how did this happen? You do start to question yourself, like, why am I spending all this money if they making this just pretty much just like this, okay? Now, there are some things, maybe longevity isn't as much or something like that, but as far as the smell goes, the smells are spot on. So y'all know how I am. Y'all know I keep it real, and I'm going to keep it so real with y'all that I'm going to give y'all a spot on dupe of a fragrance that I don't even like. This wasn't even going to be included in my video until I got the sample. I got this sample from LuckyScent of Ex Nihilo's Fleur Narcotique. This has been a big deal on the YouTube streets lately, and I was like, I want to smell it. Well, honey, as soon as I smelled it, I said, OMG. That is a spot on dupe for Flor de Orientica. I'll definitely put both bottles up for y'all, but I was like, oh my gosh, this smells exactly like it. I did not like that fragrance at all. That Flor de Orientica, I gave it away to a family member, and I could not. What in the floral black licorice was going on there? I don't know. When I got this sample, I said, ain't that a bust? This is the same exact thing, down to the black licorice covered florals. Like, oh my gosh, if you have been interested in this, you got a sample of this and you don't want to pay the money. I don't even know how much it costs, child. I don't even know how much it costs, because they just sent me this sample with something else I ordered. But this is a no for me. But if you like Fleur Narcotique, girl, Flor de Orientica is an exact spot on dupe. Now this one is Royal Amber by Orientica. I purchased this when I purchased my other Orientica fragrances because I just wanted all the bottles. I didn't even know this was a dupe for something. So I got this, and when I got it, girl, this is a dupe for Herba Pure. I had a decant of Herba Pure for my good girlfriend Jessica. Thank you so much, girl. You let me know to save my coins on that. I know all the girls love and rant and rave about Herba Pure, but Herba Pure is just not for me. The fruits are just so macerated in there, they kind of smell a little rotten to me, and that's what I get from it. However, a lot of girls love that fragrance, and there's nothing wrong with that. If you love it, girl, get it, or get Royal Amber from Orientica, because this is a spot on dupe. Like, once I had already had the decant that she sent me, and once I got this, I was like, this smells just like Herba Pure, child. This one might smell better than Herba Pure. I ain't like Herba Pure, but yeah, this smells just like Herba Pure to me. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I didn't get rid of this bottle because I wanted it to stay in my collection, but I also said when it gets warmer outside, I'm gonna give this another chance and try to wear it again and see how I like it. I'm not gonna force myself to like it, but I'm gonna try it again, give it a good wear, and see, maybe if I want to get on board with Herba Pure, but maybe I won't, because if I just start liking this, I'm gonna just keep this, girl. Now, I know there's a handful of people that like Delena and don't like Delena, and vice versa with Delena exclusive. So we're going to start off with the original Delena. I'm a fan. I love the rhubarb and the lychee and the tartness, and it gives me all the things, especially for spring and summer. So I am a Delena and a Delena exclusive lover. So this is the one that is more tart. It has the lychee and the rhubarb and just the brightness, the more effervescentness, the more, springtime, get up and go, rosy type of. It's just Delena. The longevity on here, y'all know, is amazing. We know all of the things about Delena, but her dupe is by Orientica, and it is the Art Bellissimo Romantic. This smells just like Delena, y'all. It smells just like Delena. It has good longevity. It stays on. It has nice sillage and projection. Like, it really does smell like Delena. Smelling them back and forth, I will say the smell is pretty much spot on. I will say that the real Delena does have a slight smoother type of vibe, okay, which is to be expected. I mean, it's Delena, costs over $300, you know what I'm saying? But as far as, you know, comparing them in the air, on your clothes, when you spray it, girl, this smells just like it. I ain't gonna hold y'all. It's close to damn enough. It's close to damn enough, okay? To where if you ain't trying to pay for Delena, girl, go on and get this and get your life together. My beloved Delena exclusive. And I ain't gonna lie, if I had to pick between the two, I would go with Delena exclusive because this is just my girl. It just is. It's the creamier version. It's less tart. It's creamier and just smoother and just more, a little more sensual than actual Delena. So like Delena's daytime, she's nighttime. You know what I'm saying? Delena is summer, spring. This is fall, winter. You get what I'm saying? It's that kind of vibe. Now the dupe, I wore it in my Good Ready With Me, and it is the Armaf Club de Nuit Imperial. Y'all, I wore this like 2 or 3. No, I wore it 2 days in a row, and then I skipped a few days, and then I wore it again because I was like, dang, that thing is giving me Delena. And it does give the projection and the sillage just like Delena exclusive. If you don't want to pay the coin for Delena exclusive, this is as close as you're gonna get. I don't want y'all to have to go buy 4, 5, 6 dupes to try to get as close as you can to the original fragrance. I'm just taking you right to the one you need to get. Bam, this is it. Roses Vanille by Mancera. A lot of people already have this, but some people want it and just have not pulled the trigger on it. This is actually a really nice fragrance. Is it worth the coin though? I kind of don't think so. It's not really that niche to where I feel like it's actually worth the coin for this, especially because of the dupe that I have. Now I will say that the longevity on this is, girl, she is that girl when it comes to longevity. She's staying on you all day, 10-12 hours. That she is doing. The scent profile itself isn't necessarily groundbreaking to where you need to pay top dollar for it. I mean, if you want to get it, definitely get it on a discount site. It's lemon, it's vanilla, and roses, and that's pretty much the gist of it, okay? So if you want to save coins and not really get this one, girl, get Florence by Swiss Arabian. These two dupes, like, this is a spot on dupe. This smells exactly like Roses Vanille, exactly like it. Like, it just does. Now I will say the longevity on this one is not as long. It's not. This one is giving you 10-12 hours. This is giving you more like 6, okay, which a lot of fragrances are giving you 6, and it's so inexpensive. Like, girl, if you have to top up 2 or 3 times a day if you need to. This costs so little money that, like, this is why you want it. You want it so I can use this as much as I want, spray it as much as I want, and it doesn't even matter. It just doesn't. But you're getting the lemon, you're getting the rose, you're getting the vanilla, and that's the gist of it. So it's like, why pay a whole bunch of money for them 3 notes? It's more notes in it, but that's all I get, girl. So, girl, go on and get you some Florence Swiss Arabian. Let me tell y'all a story, because a lot of people say that when they smell Gentle Fluidity Gold, they say it smells like Roses Vanille. And I was like, what, where, like, where y'all getting that from? Roses Vanille and Gentle Fluidity Gold don't smell nothing alike, like, at all. Like, where y'all getting this from? You know what I'm saying? So recently, me and my man went to brunch, and I was wearing Gentle Fluidity Gold that day. We were sitting in the car waiting for our table to get ready because it was a wait. And I was like, dang, getting ready to get out. Like, I like to top up when I'm getting out the car because I want to be freshly smelling so everybody can get my whiffs, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, dang, I didn't bring my decant. I didn't bring my bottle of Gentle Fluidity Gold. It's not in my purse. So my man, he keeps decants and all kind of stuff in his smell goods and stuff in his car because he always likes to smell good too. So he has so many travel sprays and decants and stuff like in the console. So I'm like, dang, babe, what you got in here? Let me look. So I'm looking at his console. Gentle Fluidity Gold travel spray was there. I pulls it out. Why do this smell like Roses Vanille? Like, and I know his stuff is real. Like, I know his stuff is real just like I know mine is real. Why does your travel spray of Gentle Fluidity Gold smell like Roses Vanille? I've never smelled that before, but I heard other people saying it. I was shocked, y'all. I was shocked. Back to the situation at hand. Gentle Fluidity Gold. My bottle of Gentle Fluidity Gold does not smell like Roses Vanille. It does not. It smells like Gentle Fluidity Gold. And it smells amazing. I love it. As you can see, I likes to use her. I like her. I like her a lot. She's just an effortless vanilla. My juice isn't like super dark, so maybe that's why, because his juice and his travel spray was darker than mine, but I don't know, girl. But as far as my bottle of Gentle Fluidity Gold, a spot on dupe is Orientica's Velvet Gold. These smell just alike, like exactly alike. I was like, oh, how did they do that? I'm shocked. It does smell spot on to it. It definitely does. I will say, I ain't gonna hold y'all. Longevity on this is longer. It is. This is not a beast mode fragrance to where it's gonna waft up off of you all day, but people are gonna smell this on you. Like, it's gonna float in the air, and it's just a beautiful, light, airy vanilla. It's just so gorgeous. And same thing with this, but I feel like this sits a little closer to the skin and it doesn't last as long. But as far as the smell scent profile, spot on, girl. Spot on. Now, if you feel like Gentle Fluidity Gold smells like Roses Vanille to you, then you could go with Florence from Swiss Arabian. If you think that Roses Vanille smells like Gentle Fluidity Gold to you. But if not, if Gentle Fluidity Gold has a whole nother smell like my bottle does to me, then go with Velvet Gold. Creative Vintage for her. Now, this is that fragrance where every female cannot get with this, because some people really do feel like this still leans masculine, even though it's Creative Vintage for her. I can't say I disagree with you. I think this is definitely a strong female fragrance. Okay, this is not girly girly. This isn't like pretty petals of flowers and sugar lollipops and stuff like that. It's not. It's not. It's a whole different type of vibe, and either you with it or you not, and that's okay. I bought Swiss Arabian's Valencia because I was watching some reviews and somebody said it was so powdery and it was this and that. Had nothing to do with Creative Vintage for her. I was just buying it because it was affordable, and she was talking about how it was so powdery, and it's even got powdery notes in the notes. You know what I'm saying? And it had green apple. It does have some very similar notes to Creative Vintage for her. So I get it, and I'm like, okay, let me smell this powdery goodness. I'm like, girl, this smells like Creative Vintage for her. I'm shocked. It smells like Creative Vintage for her. That's exactly what it smells like. Now, I will say, I feel like there's absolutely no comparison on the longevity of Creative Vintage for her in this. Not saying this is a punk and it don't last. It has pretty good lasting power. It lasted on me for about 6 hours, which is good. But y'all know Creative Vintage for her is all day and tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you spray like I do. And you don't have to spray heavy with this, okay? And it's still gonna be all day and tomorrow. But the scent profile, yes. I do feel like this does dry down more powdery than Creative Vintage for her. So that might help you in that aspect. If you do feel like Vintage for her is too masculine, you're going to get that Creative Vintage for her right out the gate, and it's gonna stay on you. But as it dries down, as the hours go on, it's gonna become more softer, if that makes sense. More feminine like, I guess. Okay, quote unquote feminine like. So yeah, that's kind of how I feel about this. But as far as like the first few hours or so, like, this is definitely smelling just like Creative Vintage for her. I don't know why nobody ever talked about it. Maybe it's just me and my nose, but I was like, okay, Creed. But I could never just get rid of my Creative Vintage for her, because when I tell you this is so long lasting and so projecting and just so just see y'all just she's that girl. She is. But that dude, you can try that. Oud Bouquet. We all know that she is a screamer, especially if you spray hard, okay? You spray a lot, she's a screamer. She's screaming at everybody, smacking them in the face. We all know this, okay? So you don't need a lot of this. But it smells so good. The oud, the rose, the praline, the sweetness is so deep and just dense and just and the oud is just everything in here. I love me some Oud Bouquet. I really do. The dupe though is Oud Saffron by Orientica. Orientica is killing it. Okay, they're killing it. Swiss Arabian's killing it. Like, girl. But Orientica Oud Saffron smells just like Oud Bouquet to me. This is not as projecting as Oud Bouquet, and it's not as long lasting. So this is definitely a more long lasting fragrance, and this is definitely a more projecting fragrance, meaning like I can spray more of this. I can go hard and heavy on this. You ain't gotta go hard and heavy with this. You know what I'm saying? But that's just the caveat of getting dupes. You know what I'm saying? You put your money where, you know, to niche fragrances for certain reasons, and that's why this one would definitely cost more. But as far as the scent profile, this is definitely a spot on dupe. So this is actually my first dupe, and the first dupe that I actually wanted, and everybody was saying how it smells so much alike, and I was like, I want to try it. And I like the gaudy bottles, of course, by Orientica, but this one is Amber Rouge, and this is a dupe for BR540 the Extrait. I know some people say this is the dupe for the original BR540. No, not so much. More like the Extrait. I mean, you can even tell from the bottles that this is more of the Extrait, but this is a very, very, very good dupe. I love this fragrance, absolutely love this fragrance, and I think this is a great dupe for it. Does it last as long? No. Does it project as much? See, this isn't even like a super hard projector though. This is like, it doesn't, I wouldn't say it's not a skin scent or scents close into your skin. I mean, it definitely floats around the room, but it's not like smacking everybody. It's like one of those you walk by and they're like, damn, she smells good. It's one of those, you know what I'm saying? So you don't have to go too hard with this, but I go hard pretty much with everything. But this one you can spray a little more. The scent profile is basically the same. Like, I did real good, y'all, because when I tell y'all these dupes is duping. These dupes is duping real bad, okay? Real bad. So if you guys have some dupes that are spot on, like they got to be spot on, like you would not know the difference. Like you got the original girl and you got the dupe, and you know this is spot on, and can't nobody tell you that it ain't, okay? Let me know what those are so we can all talk about it in the comments. Definitely share this video because everybody needs to know about these dupes, okay? Y'all, we don't want everybody keep spending their money on them whack dupes. We don't want that no more, okay? So definitely share this video, like it, of course subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.